2 minutes, 120 seconds on the clock. Let's see.
Starting now.
And they're off.
And they're off. And here in the front, it's going to be Leaping Zantares running into the front lines.
2 minutes, 120 seconds on the clock. Let's see.
Starting now.
And they're off.
And they're off. And here in the front, it's going to be Leaping Zantares running into the front lines. Now inside of this haystack, we've got Heroic stacking up with quite the force. They're going to be trying to hold this one down. USP from Kadia down through the ramp. He's looking to get off to a good timing here. Kadia going in with the USP, looking for as many as he can find. Zantares there, and he will leap and bound, get into the front line. Here's Tessas in the back, trying to help out with the USP. And Kadia, oh, he's gone after one. Now, a little bit more from Nico, of course, as he does deal with Tizzy, and up through the ramp they go. Thompson on to the Deagle now. Not Deagle, he meant Glock, and Keto in with a kill of his own, as this falls into a 2-on-2.
Beautiful stuff. Maybe not so much for Big. Trading effectively at least, right? They can try and get a bomb plant here, but oh, he's not letting them have anything, not their face. Leave him alone. Tabson's gone, and it's all on Keto. 1-on-2 to keep this map alive. And if he loses this, it's safe to say this one is done and dusted. It's the mind game. Can he get away with the plant? Will they respect him? Will they rush him? These are the questions, and here are the answers. Nice shot for Keto. Follow up for Borup. He's so good right now. Boy, oh boy, 14 and 10. The score does not tell the story. This guy has been everywhere, and Heroic map point on their pick.
So Heroic, they've got 40 seconds if they want to do it.
Are we counting freeze time?
No, I'm exempting that because that just makes it very unreasonable. Here we go. If that clock hits a minute 10, then the break was longer than the second half. So come on, Heroic.
Ollie's not helping, Harry.
It's not, but Tizian, he wants to beat this record. 30 seconds now for the Danes.
I actually don't know how long the break was. I said 2 minutes, maybe it was 3.
I think it's actually 3 minutes, yeah. So I think they're going to do it, definitely, as long as they find this conversion. Big, they've got this one AK, this one big AK over in middle. And it's on the back of Tizian. Down towards the ramp, it's going to be a push for Borup. He gets this info, he's got Stown with him. They know that it's not B. The mid flank is about to come through, however, and no one's even considering it for Heroic. But now the backline flank gets made apparent. There's Tabson arriving from middle, but that's going to get their attention. Zantares is Deegan with another. And these Deagles doing work right now. Leave Stown and Tessez in a 2-on-3, but they do have this bomb, and that's going to cause problems for Big, even though they've got this man advantage.
Tessez caught from the side, but oh, it's a weird angle. Tabson walks into the sandbags, and Tessez walks away with a bomb under his control. Big are coming from every position, ladder, B, and the A site. All about timing it together. 40 seconds on the clock. Heroic just need to stall. They've got another kill. Tizian peeking out with a trade. He's done it all. Keeping Big in this map, albeit potentially, temporarily, is what I was going for. Big, they got to go for a 13-round straight comeback if they want to make things OT. Nice shots. Couple of dirty doubles. And Heroic, of course, forcing right back in. No, you jump.
Ooh. Well, there's the opener from Stown. Oh dear, another one. As now Heroic look to get it done with Deegs of their own. Stown on a double with an AK retrieved. Big, losing all this map control at A, that kind of just means their hands are tied and they've got to commit to a B push. Now, look at sneaky little Borup, right? You want to see what something gross looks like? Here it is. Borup hidden in the site with the Deagle. They are getting close, and Keto going to deal with him. No hiding today, but Stown is trying to do anything but keep his presence concealed. He's in with 3. And they do finally deal with him, but he set his teammates up well to find success in this force buy and take the map away. CSM will get the bomb planted at least, but the nade does fantastic damage through the smoke. A little bit more, and down he goes. It falls to Tizian. 1v3 to try and get a third for Big.
It's either a third for Big or an L. And it looks like it's going to be the latter. Heroic and company are going to pick up this round. They're going to pick up 16. They're going to secure it 16-2 over Big in the first map of this series. That's going to be Vertigo, the pick of Heroic. They do it with relative ease. For us, we go to a break. We're going to come right on back, and we're going to talk a little bit about Counter-Strike. We'll be right back, y'all.
He can get anything in that round. Nothing he could have done. But yeah, very good stall for Tizian, hiding in the smoke round and keeps them in this game.
Plus, there's the whole idea of fog of war right there, right? You said it yourself. There's a lot of chaos. That's exactly right. Speaking of which, we're back to the chaos right here at the top of Banana. Another purchase up here for Heroic and a double nade for Tabson. Borup and Ston are going to have to wait till the next round. Keto tucks in at the sandbags, and well, this B rush has gone horribly wrong so far. Perhaps it can be turned around on the back of Cadian's AWP. That's a kill they need, and they find it.
They go through the smoke. Tabson turns from the flash from Cadian, and that just gives them the fight. Or posted up in the retake as well, in the post plant rather. It's going to be a difficult one for Big to get back in. No kick currently. I don't see any dropped.
And the weaponry, well, they do have that molly. Flashes of smoke.
Maybe even smoking CT to let Tizian get out of this position could be good, but he's throwing a flash and he's running into the orb. The expectation not there for Big, and they're going to give it up. Zentara's running away and Heroic up to 14. They instantly respond after a bit of a messy round on that A site with a fast B take. And even with that double spray for Keto with a nade finish from Tabson, it's still Heroic to come out top.
That was a cool camera angle. Yeah, man, no, like, it's a real shame as well, because that's a very, very nice start to the round with the double nade from Tabson. You're thinking, like, dearie me, this could all fall apart, but then Nico and Cadian come in with a huge round between the two of them. Monumental to put another on the board for Heroic. And now, like, you know, honest truth, they're teed up to win this series. There's no money left for Big. Once again, that harsh CT economy coming back to haunt the Big squad. Zentares, the only man with anything in this round, like literally anything, and he's dropped right away.
So blind.
Well, that's all right. And okay, right. Did no one find that suspicious? It's a very, very big smoke. That's what they're thinking, yeah. And now Tesses is in CT, and they don't know, but on the flip side of that, also Big are now pushing down through mid. Now Cadian is watching it. He's got a big brain on his shoulders, and he will deal with Searson. That all got very, very messy. And they also don't know about Tesses.
Tabson's playing for Ninja Defuse. Are you serious? He's hiding with his knife out with a kit in the back of Ruins.
Tabson. When the game has resorted to this as your winning strategy, the B-site Ninja Defuse, and things haven't gone swimmingly. But on the upside, right? Heroic, they think they've cleared the entire site. They even had a guy wrap through CT. So the idea that anyone would be here already is surely not something you're considering. Now, will Nico check it? He doesn't. He hasn't checked it. Oh, boy. All right, this is like the most calculated ninja you have ever seen. Tabson. Still waiting, and Heroic, they are hunting. They're leaving the site. They're leaving the site. They're leaving it. Tabson! No, don't do it to him. He's letting them get far enough away. He's going to get on this right at the last second.
Get the pliers out, boys.
They're still nearby. Oh, Stown wrapping back through the site. That could give it all up. The timing is everything for Tabson. Oh, he lets them go. He lets them go. He's up. He didn't get on the bomb. He didn't get on the bomb. It's too little, too late. Oh, no, and there they are.
Oh, my God, what a turn of events.
Oh, he was trying to wait till they get far enough away, but actually with the way that Tech 9 shot and didn't kill him, even though they had the info, like there's a world that he gets on that earlier and he might even have won the round. I don't know what to make of it. I love it from Tabson. I love the
call, right?
Why did Heroic back up B? Oh. This is a crazy game. Yeah, I think there was definitely some realization there by someone. But yeah, and also the call is made, because some call is made because Cadian immediately turns around and starts watching the B flank after that comes through. But I guess that's the only option that Big could have mustered in the round. What a weird one.
Oh, out into top mid. A very, very fast round from Heroic as they try and change the pace, and they immediately snatch this top mid control, rather. No one at B this time around. Stown does go back there a little bit later just to keep an eye on it. And there is a 4-man stack in this A site for Big. So truthfully, sending Stown back, probably the picture-perfect call to have made here. Is there about to be re-aggression? There is, and when you re-aggress into Cadian, you are asking for trouble. Tabson, now the man left to try and hold down the arch side. Cadian closing this distance, smokes it with the flick, not able to find it. And so Tabson, not only does he get that kill, but he clears top mid, and he says, guys, there's no one here. So at this point, the cogs should be turning, and Big should be gearing up for a B rotate. But right now, Keto is the only man here for the Big squad. He swings out wide, and Nico deals with him. That site falls right away. And so Tabson, Tizian, and Zantares left in a 3-on-4 retake at B to decide their fate in this series.
Banana smoke coming in. That's going to cut off Tess's here at least, but that and a flash is all Big have, and no kit as well. Where's Tabson when you need him? Flash coming high. Big going fast, and they're all going to group together. Poor player dealt with. Nico doubles up, and he might just close the series, but no, Tabson still some fight in him. Pistol out with the tap, and he's got time as well. No kit, needs to force the fight. Tessis spams back, and Tabson's baited in by the bullets. That's his final stand, and Heroic, they're going to do it into 16 rounds, found eventually by the Danes. Not just Astralis knocked out of their way, but Big fall as well. That's Heroic going on to face NAVI in the upper bracket.
Way.
Still a buy for NAVI though, right? They've got 6 chances to get this over the line. Still a buy for NAVI though, right? They've got 6 chances to get this over the line, to get this done and dusted on Cole's map pick. With Train following up, this could be NAVI running the board in this series. Simple's on the York, Perfecto on the Tech. NAVI don't have much utility. They can't get rid of Blame or molly him in this position. And so Simple, while he's crossing outside, has to be aware at any point Blame could peek in through lower. Main smoke down, but that doesn't solve the Heaven problem, and Poison is looking onwards from that position. Ramp crunch. Will that pull Poison back to at least give the room outside for the majority of NAVI to take control? Blame is going to move up, and he spots 2. Simple tag. Blame gets away with his life. He doesn't commit to that one as Poison and Config open up with 2 for Config. He has come alive in the CT side. Is that going to be enough to save Cole? Maybe in this round, as the pistol is found. Oh, okay. Not the best grenade. Say that.
And Poison gets the kill. Man, let's just give a little moment of silence to Rush there, who really tried to go and throw everything at them. And in the end, ended up doing only damage to himself in that round there.
Happens more often than you know, Harry.
I mean, Trace, man, it wouldn't surprise me if you taught Rush everything he knows with those kind of nade lineups.
Nope.
Just gonna have to be the save for Flamey. Save and Flamey, man. 10 for Cole, though.
Okay.
Starting to make this a bit more interesting. It's a sad fact that they've waited till it gets to 15 for Na'Vi, but, you know, we've seen that Na'Vi have had their fair share of problems when it comes to closing out games in a very timely fashion. Even thinking back to the other day, to that Mouse Sports game, right, where Mouse, they almost were able to pull back that scoreline from a way less one-sided, from a way more one-sided affair.
Yeah, they were 12-3 down, and they made that game very interesting. Sorry, 13-2 down, I think is the correct number. So even worse, and that game went to 29 rounds. Na'Vi did do it in the end, though, and that's what matters. They're looking to win this, no matter the cost. Flamey with the gun, everyone else eco.
Just 1 round separating Na'Vi from picking up this first map. The pickup complexity, mind you. If you're Cole, you can't really account for a slow start for config or whatever. That just doesn't feel good. Na'Vi have looked dominant until these last few rounds, these latter rounds.
They've been trading. That's the difference, right? On Na'Vi's CT side, they found a massive streak in that first half. 8 rounds in a row in the middle of things. Cole are going to have to replicate something similar. Fast outside, Flamey playing trade game, and he does do that, and at least Poison gone. Second player behind the garage, though. Blame F yet to be spotting. Flamey reads it. Wonderful stuff. Config kills Simple through a main smoke, and if Flamey can find a third, he can make this round winnable. He's done it. Oh, dear. The gun dropped, though. This one will be retrieved by Cole in a 2-on-2. Ace site controlled by Rush, who drops in from the heaven. And NAVI, they want to bleed this round for everything they can get. They know that a lot of positions are left open, and so Electronic does run down towards B for the plant, but only a Glock.
Should get the plant too, no problem.
Oh, Perfecto needs this, and he's going to get it. Oh dear, surely this isn't how NAVI end up winning this map. NATO left in a 1v2, up against one Glock and an AK. NATO Sapphics, if there ever was a time to step on up, it's surely got to be now. Breaks the glass, tries to give the illusion that he's gone in towards the double doors, but there's the peak from Perfecto, and NAVI, they lock in the map pick of complexity. Now we get geared towards trade as this series heads off the rails. NAVI 1-0 up to stick around for that second map in just a moment.
Boomich close E-box, he also whites his team. Boomich does get traded. And NAVI keep things clean. Orb going up. Boomich close E-box. He also whites his team. Boomich does get traded. And NAVI keep things clean. Orb going upper for Simple. He's going to take a fast peek, but mollied off. Stands in it, as he often does, but nothing giving him anything. And Perfecto waiting on ramp with a Molotov as well. He's spotted one, drops it off. And obviously they don't know there's 5 players here, but with A being completely quiet and with the signature, the classic, smokes down, no one out. And NAVI have already realized that. They're ready for the B play.
Oh, Perfecto gonna get the better of config. Simple up on the rafters as well, ready, and there's the collateral. Simple slaying them. Perfecto there to help out, and Blame all alone. 1v5 to try and deny 15 to NAVI. Does deal with the first, but surely this is where his journey comes to an end. The nade does good damage, and Boomich is there to put 15 on the board for NAVI.
Not really in the plans here for complexity. 15-6, didn't really have control here on Train. And now with just that one round, all NAVI needs. Ugh. Feeling a little bit of vertigo, and it's not even in the series.
And not one NAVI like to bring in at all. I think it'd be kind of cool to see them on that map one day. Maybe they're saving it for a pocket pick. Right now, it's a push for Electronic. Through the Molotov, this guy is so confident, so ready. The nade comes in late, and Poison does find that kill. Boomich, he's going to have a go as well.
Ooh, Boomich, there's one more, but Poison's keeping this in a 3-on-3 for now. It's Simple's like, look, man, this guy with his scout thinks he can go toe-to-toe with me, of all people. So he has dropped himself down. Takes the Deagle instead, trying to put himself on Poison's level. Now they smoke Simple off. They keep the attention on Maiden. But while this is happening, Flamey's pushed Ivy. He's going to spot these players trying to rotate back. And now that info is gained for NAVI. Flamey is careful not to give this kill away. And he spots the bomb rotating away from this side of the map, but Blame has opened up B. Flamey and Simple left in a 2 versus 3 retake at this B site, but the bomb is yet to go down, and Simple is going to beat it there. That's the Deagle onto Blame. Poison will trade it, but Flamey's been teed up for a 1v2. Not an easy round by any stretch of the imagination, but they will look to try and get out of the site. He spots one of these players, and with the smoke down, locking off his vision at ramp, does suspect that someone is there looking for one of these kills. NATO moves back into the site. Flamey, nade out, could get caught throwing it, and he spots NATO in with the kill, now down to a 1v1. Poison in the site, holds on, and keeps the dream alive for Cole. 7 on the board. But it comes down to the wire.
Worth noting, who was clutching that? I just got that completely wrong. Flamey. Yeah, saw Poison on the site, sorry. NATO went back upper. NATO comes back down after throwing the flash. And even when Flamey sees NATO, he then thinks that the last player was the dude upper, right? So that reposition from NATO was lovely. Even though it gets him killed, it gives misinformation away to Flamey. I don't know why I thought it was Boomich. He's always in my mind.
Yeah, I was about to say it's because he's always on your mind.
Yeah.
And rightfully so. Flamey is going to have a lot to think about. There's a lot of time left on the clock. He's already out of the round.
That's the bomb. Boomich has gone up the ladder. He's got control. If he hangs around, he could put a real spanner in the works. The nade stalls NATO out. He should be able to get it back. Back down the ladder Boomich goes and Simple posts up on inner. This is quite the weird round now for Complexity, and they need to figure it out.
It's like Rush stuck his shoulder out there. Ah, well, maybe I just won't. I'm just going to head out here, guys. And I get that. All three remaining members of Complexity. This is the round they need to secure in order to stay in this series.
And then just 7 rounds after that, right?
7 more.
And then 4 more rounds.
A couple more after that, and a few more here and there, and eventually you might get to that third map. Maybe.
RV don't want to make that so, though.
Simple even looking to go aggressive. Does catch Rush, and now it's all left onto Poison. They spot him in main. They know where the bomb is. They've lost the upper B control for Poison. This is maybe just delaying the inevitable, and it doesn't get delayed long. NAVI, they take this series dominantly as well. A 2-0 victory for the NAVI side as they continue this upper bracket playoff run. They're feeling good right about now. And for Cole, they have to taste the rather salty taste of defeat as this series slips on by.